welcome to the Winds of Jupiter March 2018 Tarot reading. Now right off the bat you receive the Hagalaz rune, and Hagalaz means hail. It's a transformation from ice to water, from something damaging to something that's life-giving. So it's saying here there might be a few hardships that you have to get over, a few challenges and obstacles. But at the end it's going to be life-giving, reviving even. And now strangely enough, your overall energy card is the Six of Cups. This is a card about past, your memory, your childhood, or even your past lives. Now the Hagalaz rune is associated to Aquarius. And the last solar eclipse that we had was in Aquarius. And right now the south node of the moon is in Aquarius. And that's all about your past. And even a lot of times, past lives. Things that just keep welling back up that didn't find a resolution in a past life will pop up in your present. And it's seeking some type of resolution, some type of putting it to bed forever. And maybe here in March, this is what you're going to be able to do. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but perhaps it can happen. But make sure you put the past into perspective. What was bad and what was good. Don't idealize or idolize it. There might be some aspect of healing that might happen. Or somebody from your past life is going to walk into your life now. And I'm meaning even past lives. You might not have been lovers. You could have just been friends. Whatever it is, you have to settle something. However, this card can also revert you back to times that were very happy in your life. And can bring in truth, renewal, and releases, as well as freedom. Now the cards down on the left, for what you know, receive the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles is a card about bringing in a harvest. Things aren't quite ripe right now. There's a gestation period. Seeds have been sown. Things are growing and multiplying. Abundance is coming. Now the Four of Wands is saying, oh yeah, okay. It's time to celebrate because it is harvest time. Something will be coming to you. Now the Four of Wands does indicate some type of home or some type of returning home or returning to a place of comfort. It's also about reunions and graduations, engagements, all different types of rites of passage and changes in your life. Now there's some obstacles to get over though, because the cards next door to the Four of Wands is the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords. Swords are our teacher and they can be very harsh. But this is a category of what is or can be yours. Now the Six of Swords is saying if you can move on, you can heal yourself from this heartbreak, because the Three of Swords is the heartbreak card. Something happened. Unhappiness, despair, disappointment. Things just didn't work out the way you wanted them to. It's not everything, because back there you have the Seven of Pentacles and things are growing and coming to fruition. The Four of Wands is saying you're celebrating. And the Six of Swords is saying it's time to move on from something to make yourself happy again. The Six of Swords card can also indicate a seamless transition for difficult times. There's going to be help and support involved in that, and that's the Four of Wands is saying too. It can say there's going to be travel, news, messages coming. But it's saying it's going to be from turbulent to tranquil waters. Now the Six of Cups up there is definitely related to the Six of Swords down there. You're going to be moving on from something from your past. You're going to heal from something. You're going to change something to the point now that you're going to be in the present. Because if you're living in the past, you're depressed. If you're living in the present, you have peace. And if you're living in the future, you have anxiety. So this is telling you to seize each day in the present. Take care of what you can from the past to put it to bed so you can be at peace. Now the cards next to the Three of Swords, for yourself or self-awareness, you receive the Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Dipolar cards. One's about people stealing from you, sneaking away with things. Or maybe it's you escaping with the Six of Swords card there. Maybe you want to move on. Maybe it is time to move on. A lot of times when you see the Seven of Swords, it means that you're draining yourself of your own emotions. You're taking your own emotions away. You're stealing your own emotions. Now the Wheel of Fortune card is reminding you about the cycles of life, and that there's going to be an auspicious time for you to jump through that window or portal of time where it is going to be lucky for you. Maybe it is lucky that you're putting a lot of things to bed now. It might be a blessing in disguise. It might not seem like it right now, but as time marches on, you're going to say, that was a real bummer of an obstacle, but, now I feel so much better and things are moving on and forward. There you're going to have that harvest from the Seven of Pentacles that you're waiting for. You're going to be able to celebrate with the Four of Wands because you moved on with the Seven of Swords and maybe even with the Six of Swords there. There's a progression going on from 6 to the 7 of Swords. It's saying here in the future, the cards you received is the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, and the Hermit. Now, the Emperor indicates that you're taking a handle on things. You're getting the bull by the horns. He's about managing your empire, helping you along, making rules and regulations, setting limits on people. Maybe there wasn't limits and courtesy and respect in the love relationships that you had because you received the Three of Swords. The Emperor is about taking control of your life and directing it to the right path and direction that's for you. Now, the Queen of Cups is there for intuition. She helps you heal a hurt heart. She helps you straighten out your dreams, goals. She wants you to recognize synchronicities when things happen that might just have a casual relationship and all of a sudden you're saying, oh my God, this was related to that and that was related to that. She's opened up your eyes to emotional maturity, and so is the Hermit too. He wants you to go away from the distractions of the world. Shed unneeded things in your life and find within, because you always had the answers. You just had to find them. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.